Hi, I'm Delaney Resweber.
And I'm Shelby Sencindiver.
We are geospatial analysts with Dewberry based in our Fairfax, Virginia office.
And this is our project story.
The Connecticut State Historic Preservation Office, also known as SHPO, took the initiative to document the locations of their state's cultural assets in the form of an interactive map. The intention of the map is to geospatially visualize and make accessible documentation of Connecticut's historical and cultural resources. These sites are divided into two major categories. One, above-ground resources, which include historical trails, monuments, buildings, cemeteries, and other above-ground sites. And two, archeology sites, or below-ground resources. Dewberry was brought on board to help organize these assets and build the map tool. We were tasked to review the office's physical documentation and make an easy interactive map that could organize and visualize the resources.
This project started when close to 150 boxes of documents from the Connecticut State Historic Preservation Office arrived at our doorstep in Fairfax. Wearing masks and disposable gloves due to the pandemic, we teamed up to scan the documents to make a digital copy, extract the data from the documents, and then enter it into a database. We then used a 3-step geolocation process to obtain the coordinates for projection into the final web app product. In several cases, we performed document cleanups to adjust the color or readability. In some instances, documents were so physically large that a large scanner was required to capture the entire image. Once scanned, the documents were saved as PDFs so they could be easily searched using keywords.
One major challenge we encountered was to navigate and to adapt to the COVID-19 pandemic. Prior to the global pandemic, Dewberry would have sent team members to scan and digitize documents on site in Connecticut. Due to the pandemic, team members came into the office to check out boxes and take them home to scan, while some team members opted to work in the office following CDC and OSHA guidelines. To ensure the project was not delayed, we created a detailed quality control process so remaining team members knew what documents had to be scanned and where each one was during the documentation process.
Once all the documents were scanned and cataloged, we turned our attention to developing the interactive map. A unique feature of the map was the development and integration of a map tool using ArcGIS. This tool allows for the advanced navigation and filtration of historic data. This feature would make it easier for the user to find resources quickly. For example, the tool can be used to look up items in the National Register, a federally recognized list of cultural resources worthy of preservation because of their significance to American life. The tool can be used to run queries or filters that display the resources by town, time period, style, and historic designation status. Additionally, the resources included in the map are color-coded for ease of navigation. The web application creates an accessible tool for visualizing cultural resource data for a variety of audiences, ranging from cultural resource professionals to academics to the general public.
There is something special about assisting the preservation of local history and digitizing it so that the information can be preserved and referred to for the long term.
Working on a project like this requires patience and attention to detail. The project team and the staff at the Connecticut State Historic Preservation Office worked collaboratively together and developed professional relationships that made the job exciting to work on.
We are delighted to have the opportunity to help the Connecticut State Historic Preservation Office and the public help preserve the state's unique cultural history and offer an easy and interactive way to access key historical information for years to come.